Hello folks, this is Jimmy up on the mountain. I'm not too far from the well, which is right behind me, and I want to show you this maple tree and the roots pushing these things right up out of the ground. I just saw this here and it got pushed right up out of the ground by the tree root. Beautiful stone. It's all rubbed and polished. And if you look, there's other stones just getting pushed up out of the ground. This is what happens here. There's ledge about 18 inches under the soil. Nothing goes farther than the ledge. And after the winter here, things are just sticking up out of the ground. And this was a quarry site. It was inhabited for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. And that's evident in the different types and styles of tools, and even the stone walls were repurposed. I found very old stones built into newer walls. They just used the stones that were here. And there's quartz everywhere. That's a piece of quartz right there. And the ground is soft right now. The snow disappeared, finally. Another big maple tree. And they spread their roots out and they fall quite a lot. They'll fall right over. The whole root system will come up out of the ground. And I've found pretty strange artifacts twisted inside the roots. And out in the back of the mountain there's a lot of trees down. Check this out. Piece of, looks like rusty quartz. Check it out. Just sitting on top of the ground. Looks like a hand tool of some kind. I'll have to look at it more. Beautiful stone. I think I'll put it right here. See what else is here. See how the stones just fall off the top? Little bits of quartz. And what happens is artifacts will only go so far, and you'll get artifacts that were made over time that are just piled on top of each other or on the ground. You will find that. There's so much of it. I take what I can look at. There's just so much of it. I find pottery. I do find pottery, which is interesting because there's not a lot of it. And it seems very old because it's almost gone. But I do find pottery. And I find stones like that. Just as these trees push up and push up and push up. Look at this. Hey Zorro. What's up, my friend? Can you help me look at this stone? Oh wow. Looks like some kind of hammerstone. Isn't that cool? Just pushed up out of the ground. Right there. They tell a story, and some of them are carved with effigies, which I'm going to show you because they're interesting, and some of them were just used as tools. Some were just used because they were really nice looking and carried around. Those are the ones they usually carved into effigies. Some were carved into shapes. Like we have the cross, they had a certain shape, and I can show you that too. That is in places that I believe I'm going to call ceremonial. I don't like using that word too much because it's too easy, but I think it's later peoples that came here and put up ceremonial stones and places where it's usually near quarries where they were getting stone. They'd put up some really pretty stones with certain shapes in them, and they'd leave small animal effigies, really nice ones, right at their feet. And like I said, they just don't sink here. You would think they were made yesterday, but they're not. And the earth is all pushing up right now, and we're going to look for more artifacts. And I haven't searched this area before. This is right above the well, though, and I've seen some crazy artifacts come out of that well. Whales. It seems like the open mouth of the whale was very important to them, and the stones I find with whale effigies seem to sparkle on the inside like the universe is in their mouth. And that's the way I'm going to say it, because that's the impression I got from the stones I found. I'll show you those too. Big maple tree. I'm going to sign off, preparing for another video. I just wanted to show you these things. A lot of dirt. I'm sorry. This is what I go through every day. If you like doing this kind of thing, searching for artifacts, searching for rocks, if you like to hold rocks in your hand, it's a great thing to do. And people did it before. They held stones in their hands and they enjoyed doing it, and they had special stones that they used, and they're all over the place, and we're going to tell their story. Signing off.